Here's another question. How does a technical mentor help the team prepare for a competition? What does a coach do to prepare a team for a competition?
So a coach has a much broader aspect that he has to cover or she has to cover prior to a competition. One of which, and the most important thing, is contacting your IT department at your school or your organization where you're holding the competition, because you have to make sure that internet connection is stable and they unblocked it on their router and switch. If that is not unblocked, that will cause you major issues during the competition because you can't connect out to the scoring server in Virginia. You cannot download updates, and you can't look for certain software or do research through the image during the competition. So that would be the number one thing the coach has to take care of, touching base with the IT department and the IT director at the ISD. Another thing that the coach has to prepare for is making sure they have the images downloaded and that they ran the checksum against the image download. It's in the instructions in the email on how to do this. Each coach prior to a competition gets an email from Cyber Patriot with download instructions. How to download the images, how to run the checksum, and make sure that the overall file has not been corrupted or altered in any way. Once you have that downloaded to a main computer, probably best to do this at your house, not the ISD. Copy it off to a couple USB sticks. This way you can have your Linux image on one, you can have your Windows images on another. Then for the Cisco, you have to make sure that they have their proper login ID when they log into NetACAD to do the quiz and the lab. So the mentor has to make sure they have the credentials, they have their team unique ID, they have their passwords to log in, and the images. Plus, if the coach has any reference material there at the school that they have created, make sure you have a copy of that. The technical mentor can also download the images as a backup to the coach in case the files become corrupt while he or she is copying them over to a USB stick. The technical mentor can have the same images that day. And if something goes wrong during the competition, the technical mentor can have or offer his copy of the image, reload the image, and they can continue. Now, as far as helping the technical mentor helping the team to prepare, just like anything else, you would walk into the mock competition day, have a practice, talk with them about what to expect. If the technical mentor all of a sudden finds some new material they could use for reference, bring that to the competition, let them see it beforehand, let them take notes, and you can discuss everything with them before they start the competition. And they assist the coach with whatever technical needs they might need during the competition, before the competition, and after the competition. These are what the roles of the coach and the mentor play preparing for a Cyber Patriot competition.
Thank you.
You're welcome.